Hello. And I did pause that whole recording. Okay. So I will, of course, go through everything again, but we're going to start with the warm-up. You're doing 27 squats. So I'll go back quite far. And then all you are going through, so starting with your first set of squats, just feet pointing roughly forward. Okay. Squatting down, so the normal width. Coming back up for one. So you do this all with me at home. Then you're going to angle the toes in, or the feet in. Squat down again. I'm going to keep those knees up wider and angle the feet out. Same thing, knees wider than where your toes are driving. Okay, and then we're going to go wide stance. Same thing, squatting forward again. Feet forward, feet in, drive the knees out, and then feet out. Okay, squatting through. Okay, once you've done that, close stance. Okay, so same thing, squatting through, drive the knees out, toes out. And it's really close stance movements that are a great little warm-up for your pistol. Okay, so hit those 3-foot positions. Once we've done that, we're going to do the same thing again, normal width, 1 foot forward. Ready, make sure your back heel's driving through the floor. So you drive, squat down, maybe point your toes out or in, I don't mind. As long as you cover those 3-foot positions, and then toes in for me. At the end, I'm going to take a step foot out wider, feet pointing forward. Same thing, so you got the nice wide stance, toes out, toes in. Okay, same foot forward, close stance now. Okay, so driving the hips back, toes out wide, toes coming in. Nice work. Okay, other foot. Last 9 squats. So normal width, 1 foot forward, squat down, toes out, toes in. And take it out wider. Same thing. Toes out, toes in. And then last little bit, hips back, toes out, toes in. Okay, nice work, nice little warm up. What I want you going through now, you're going to do just on each side, let's say 7, so higher up, so we're just doing this once, single leg deadlift, so we're extending back, loading up that back leg, body extending the foot back nice and far, hang out the bottom for a second, and then come nice and tall. If you can, stand, stay on one leg, if you need to tap, and then back down again. So 7 single leg deadlifts on each side. So everything about reaching as far back with your back leg. So you get a nice straight line between the thighs, the torso, as that back leg comes up high. That's it, nice Fran. Okay, so we're going to cover some lunge patterns really quickly. So for the lunge pattern, all you're going to go through is 5 on each side, and you might find you get to a level that you can't go past. That's fine, keep that level. But you're just going to start first up with the lunge. Don't lunge too far back. So all I'm going to do is, as my knee goes to the ground, it's going to drop and tap below next to where my ankle is on the front foot. So as I come down, try to be really light in the back leg. Might even keep it up for a bit. Light, tap the knee, straight back up. So you can see where my foot is working as well. I'm not really using my back foot. I'm more landing on the top, okay, of the foot as opposed to there, okay. Feet on the top, really light, and then coming up 5 times. Sort of about a little bit of a forward lean as well. If we can lean forward, you can load the hamstrings up a little bit, driving through the heel. So it does require a little bit of ankle mobility. So does a pistol. So then 5 reps. Being super light, nice. Nice one. So for those 5. So next up, what we're going to go through. Okay, you're going to try to do it all again, but can you now do it, okay, without using your back foot? So you can use the knee, okay, so you might go through, same way down, so nice and light, controlling, and then as I come up, can I take my knee off the floor, and then stand up, okay? So same thing again, you go down, tap, foot off the floor, drive up. Tough one, tough little challenge. So a lot of it's so that's known as a shrimp squat. You can do that, okay? But your goal is your back knee. You need to lean forward, should be probably in line with your ankle, okay? So it shouldn't really be behind your ankle. It's quite a closed stance. If you're quite a mobile person, these can actually be tougher than the pistols themselves. Okay. Nice, guys. So there's a couple of different movements we're going to do next up just for 5, and it's really similar to one of the movements you're doing in the workout. So I'd say the scale could be for Kim is to do just 10 close leg squats, okay? So feet right next to each other. Everyone else is doing basically what I call a candlestick get up or candlestick squat. So you're going to be going through, keeping your feet together is the goal. As you rock back, you point the toes, and then you're doing, it's like your atomic sit-up. Okay, but this time I do want to see trying to keep those feet dead close together in that atomic sit-up. So you go through, squat down, roll, and then stand. So same thing, get down nice and low, and stand. So I'm already reaching forward in that bottom position. Okay, as I come up, it's that aggressive sit up, pull the heels to my bum, and then stand up. So you're going for 5 of those. So keep the feet glued together. That's it. Really reaching forward if you can. Can be as well, same thing, Laurie. You can do feet together squats if you want. So going as low as you can with your bum, keeping the feet together, heels grounded, and then squatting up as low as possible. So 10 of those or 5 of the candlestick squats. So you see how important is that lean forward, keeping the heels grounded. So big thing with the pistol, obviously we've got a bit of stability that we worked in the first 2 movements. So yeah, single leg deadlifts, great movement to get great balance and get good at pistols. All right. So once you've done 5 or 10, we're going to start the first piece. Okay, so you've had a really thorough warm-up. We're going to start the first piece again. So you've got a wall walk or wall walk out. So it's a 4-minute AMRAP. I will set my timer up. Those are the 4 movements again. You're doing 1 wall walk, 2 pike handstand push-ups, 3 of those downward dogs with a leg raise, and then 4, okay, push-ups. So just remember the downward dog with the leg raise. You're crossing through, okay, downward dog, and then raising each leg. 1, 2, okay, that will be 1 rep, okay? So you're doing 3 of those, just remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes worth, okay? So making sure that you've got that room, got that space. Here we go. All right. Standing by. In 3, only 4 minutes, 2, 1, go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, short little sets. So you've got the pike handstand push-up after the walkout. So remember the thing I love with the pike handstand push-up is you can have your knees on the box, but we're trying to keep that head pushed through, get the head through the shoulders at the top. Good. So we're keeping your shoulders nice and loaded. 4 of those downward dog reps. Good, Laurie. You can do the pike on the floor if you want, Fran, as well. Okay. And then 4 push-ups. Nice, Kim. That's it. So it's 50 seconds. And like I said, really don't rush through this piece. Just keep working through it at a solid pace. Really care about the quality of these reps in this piece. So if you can just keep working for 4 minutes, you've gone 1 minute in, keep the quality, keep your pike, handstand push-ups and downward dogs really quite tight. Okay. So yeah, that trying to get a vertical forearm if you can at the bottom position. So try and get your arms even further back. That's it, head through. That's it. Arms a little bit further back when you push. You can come a little bit forward at the bottom. So your hands would be, yeah, there's an extra rep. Yeah, kind of similar. Yeah, getting better. Okay. That's it, Kim. So nice, good close grip on those push-ups. So yeah, it's a mixed bag today, bit of everything, end of the week. Okay, so you're working those shoulders, working the midline today. Okay, I froze there for a bit. 2 minutes in. So you're halfway through. So most people sort of on that round a minute. So 2.5 minutes. So you're coming up into that last minute now. So shoulders getting a little bit tired, a little fatigued. Just keep that quality. So last minute in. That's it. Especially now, there's downward dogs ready, reaching up nice and tall, keeping the head through. So squeezing their shoulder blades nice and tight on those downward dogs. So drawing the belly button in. That's it. Nice, Laurie, good push-ups. So 35 seconds left. So 30 seconds to go. So last little bit. 20 to go. Okay, keep working all the way through. So last 10 seconds. So can you maybe do one more rep or so? Last movement maybe in 5, 4, hit those reps. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good work, people. Nice stuff. Okay. So it shouldn't be absolute agony. You should just feel like a decent little burn, a good bunch of movement. Give yourself some rest, and we're going to get ready for that next piece now. So it's a 4-minute AMRAP again. You're doing 10 pistols, okay? 10 reverse lunges, and then 30 squats, okay? It's a bit of legs like Wednesday. It's only 4 minutes, Okay, so move through at a decent tempo. Same thing, if you're working hard, if you're really tired, fatigued, don't go crazy. Just sort of chipper through. Okay, so 10 pistols to seat. So you can get a seat set up, 20 reverse lunges, and then 30 squats. Okay. Down to there. Is that your pistol, Fran? I like that. If you want, you can also just go a normal pistol because that's really low. Unless that's the pistol. Okay. Okay. So we all set up? We good? Yeah. Okay. I can see Laurie getting ready in the reflection. Okay, we're going to start in 10 seconds. 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, and as I said, I was thinking as well, like lots of the scales I really like as a scale to a pistol is actually the reverse lunge that Laurie's going through, that we did in the warm-up. Really good loader for that pistol. So 10 reps, the pistols to the chair. 30 seconds. So you've got your lunges, yeah? Reverse lunge for 20. So 45 seconds in. Just reverse lunge, there's no skip. There's no skip. Yeah, that's in the next piece. The last piece of skip is. Okay. It was meant to be ply lunges here, but I just want to keep it. It's the solid, consistent movement today. So 1 minute. Nice work. Getting into his 30 air squats. It's been 1.5 minutes. So realistically, this is like a 2-round workout. So it's not crazy. It's decent. It's still 120 repetitions. Okay, doing well. So coming up to that halfway point. So 2 minutes in. Great work, people. That's it. So we were starting that round 2. Everyone's sort of moving well through it. Yeah. So it's very different to your normal lunge. So that's why you can sort of do the 2 back to back if you are doing the kind of shrimp style lunge. Okay, it's a much shorter stance. Lots of stability. It's coming up 3 minutes. So that's it, 3 minutes in, so last minute left. So we're gonna get a chance to do some squats. Probably not all of them, but just moving through continuously, 4 minutes. $40 seconds left. Okay, halfway people, 30 seconds. Okay, 20 to go. So last little bit. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. grab, have a quick rest. We're going to go through now the next piece. So it's another 4-minute AMRAP. This is the midline one. So you can kind of remember those movements, Kimya. Yep, I'm going to go through the other movements for everyone else. So you got the 4 sit-throughs. Just remember the standard I love to see on the sit-through. It's going to be 4 sit-throughs. Is when you do sit through, you're nice and tight, but then you come through, get a bump to the floor, okay? So we're not high, we go right down low, flick through, okay? Other side, butt to floor. You've got your V-ups, so through that way. Make sure your back on the V-ups tight. I don't want to really see people breaking too much. So press your mid-low back into the floor, big up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 times, yeah? Once you've done that, you've got your military sit-up, so hands in the chest, okay? And then doing your normal sit-up up, all the way through, and getting your arms, while they get to your chest, to touch your thighs. Okay, you're doing 12 of those. So you're doing 4, 8, 12 for 4 minutes. And yeah, the one thing with the V-up, just the bottom of the V-up, shoulders touch the floor is the main thing, and then just touch your shins or your feet at the top of the V-up. Okay, keeping at tension. So 4, 8, 12, 4-minute AMRAP. This one gets hard quickly. Okay, so we're going to start with those sit-throughs. So make sure you've got enough room. I'll reset the timer. So in 3, in 2, on the sit-throughs, 1, go. So 4 sit-throughs, butt to floor, staying nice and compressed. Once you've done the 4, you're going through, hitting those 8 V-ups. That's right, and 12 sit-ups once you get there. Same thing, go at a pace that you can maintain, where you can kind of keep that form, keep that tension. Okay, looking to be, if you can sort of get 4 rounds in this piece, you're doing really well at home. It's 57 seconds in. That's 1 minute. The focus is like keeping that consistency. Nice, Kim. Good rotations through. Nice, Laurie. So 1 minute 20. So 1.5 minutes, stay nice and compressed when you go through the middle of the sit through. So keeping your knees under the hips. It's going to keep it easy for you getting the butt to the floor. That's it. Nice, sorry. So you're coming up to the 2-minute mark. So halfway through. So make sure when you're moving through, keep that control. So if you find, especially like if you're in the V-up position and your back sort of hollowing out too much, I'd rather rest, do a couple at a time, rest, keep the set small. It's like keep that control in the movements. So 90 seconds left. Okay, doing all abs are tired, guys. You can keep going. You got 1 minute on that clock. Okay. So 50 seconds. So might just have been doing a couple at a time, 3 or 4 reps, have a short break, keep that control. You've done really well to get through to this point. You've got 40 seconds left. So good effort. Hitting those sit throughs, nice work. So 15 seconds left. So last few. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good work. Grab a rest. We're going to go through now, and you're doing now the 2-minute 30 on, 1 minute off. So have a bit of a rest. I'm just going to build the timer quickly, and then I'll go through the demos again. So. Okay, so I've just built the timer and it's good to go. So what we're going to go through is you've got 5 atomic sit-ups, yeah? So you've got 2.5 minutes, 5 atomic sit-ups. So as you're going through what we kind of did earlier, okay, you're going to be going through in that atomic sit-up all the way down, nice and low. 1, hitting that 5 times. You then get your lunge skip, so it can be your reverse lunge again. Okay, driving up. Okay, you can go a total of 5 on each side if you don't want to alternate. Okay, that's 10 reps. And then you've got the mountain climbing for 20. You weight over the hands. You're going through, only count one side. So going all the way up. 1, 2, 3. So I'm only counting my right leg. Okay. Once I've done those 20 reps, you then just go to AMRAP. Otherwise, down up, so we just open the hip, or you can do the burpee as well if you want, okay? So you'll be going through 5, 10, 20, okay? So I know, well, you know the scales at home. You're okay there, Kim? Yeah? Good, okay. So 2.5 minutes on, you get 1 minute between the rounds. You're trying to get as many burpees or down-ups as you can each round. Try and remember that score, because that essentially is your score. Try and be as consistent with that each round. Okay? Starting in, I'll give a big official 8 seconds. In 5, in 3, 2, 1, go. So 5 of those atomic sit-ups. So you can use the hands, just mind the head in the wall. Goal is for like a lot of people is to try and make those atomic sit-ups as easy as possible. So good little mobility check. As smooth as possible. Nice, Laurie. It's good range. Okay. So we should be getting the knees to the elbow on those V-ups, on the, not V-ups, on the climbers. So 5 and 5. Once you're there, you're coming up to the first minute. Oh, word. Try to give yourself 90 seconds, okay, to hit those down-ups. So 1 minute 20. So just remember that down up, nice and controlled, moving down, already good hip pike to the top. So you've got loads of compression and extension. I think a good burpee is actually an amazing movement. Okay, coming up to 45 seconds. So be consistent with it. Remember your number. Remember your score you get in each round. That's what you're trying to be consistent with. Okay? Trying to get close to that. We're getting a minute rest after this. So coming up to the end of the first round, 30 seconds left. "15 seconds. So going through. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay. Nice work. So remember that score. Remember that number. Might be some tactics. Might be working through maybe the other stuff not too fast and then hitting the burpees quicker. Might just be being consistent the whole way through. Okay. So seeing how you go through with that. So 30 seconds. "20 seconds left. "10 to go. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Here we go. Hitting those 5 sit-ups again. Okay. Two. Nice, Fad. Still keeping a little pop. Nice, Kim, as well. Good work through there. Can you say consistent work rate? So coming up to 90 seconds on the clock. So 1 minute in. So the same thing now, it's just like consistent effort, moving through just for 90, get a good rhythm. You got about 65 seconds on that clock. So now you are in the last minute. So 1 minute of burpees or down ups. Okay, 40 seconds. Just maintain that rhythm, maintain that pace right to the end. Be nice and light on the feet. Soft hands on the floor. Nice effort, 20 seconds. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. So hopefully you kept track of that number, that score, what you got. Okay. Worth a little write down if you've got a pen nearby, pen and paper, and trying to match it or stay close the next few rounds. So 40 seconds. So 30 left. Just moving around, getting ready, 20 seconds. So round 3, home stretch. Did most of the work today. 10 seconds left. Same thing, all about that consistency. In 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, if you do 10 squats like that, good, Laurie. Okay, 30 seconds. Some nice high knees if you're hitting those climbers, knees all the way into the arms. 50 seconds in. Okay, 1 minute. So with a good sort of 80 seconds left on the clock. So same thing, just hit those down ups when you can, keeping that rhythm. It's consistent pace. Okay, last minute left of round 3. Nice, Kim, just keeping great rhythm. Okay. So 30 seconds. Ten seconds left. It's the same thing, it's keeping track of those reps, where you got to. Great rhythm in 3, in 2, in 1, time. So last 1 minute break. Okay, write the score down if you're keeping track. And you're going into that last round. So 40 seconds on the timer. We do a quick little stretch down as well at the end of this. Obviously, it's been loads of flexion. So you can work with some extension as well. Okay, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Fran. So last round, it's like if you are keeping track of the score, if you are being competitive, try and see if you can beat that other round that you got, your first round, your second round. Can this be the biggest score you've done all day? 30 seconds in. Yeah, saving time on those transitions. So last bit, 2.5 minutes, solid work. Well done. A lot of people in this group today, I think, have been in essentially every morning. Okay, 50 seconds in. Okay, 1 minute in. So you've got 90 seconds on that timer. Okay, nice, Laurie. Good work, Kim. Everyone on the down ups. Okay. So it's just that solid rhythm right towards the end. 1 minute left. "45 seconds. So if you can keep that pace, I'm seeing a couple of people maybe slowing down a little bit. So as soon as you extend, challenge yourself to go back down. This is the last push, the last little effort, okay? So you can keep that tempo, even speed up. You've got 30 seconds on that timer. So last drive home. Nice, slowly. Everyone has picked it up. 20 seconds. So this hard finish. As soon as you're down, straight back up. Okay? Kind of rush to get back up, rush to push yourself up. There's no rest. You've got 10 seconds. Couple of reps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good work. Resting up. Give it a few seconds. Well done, people. I'm just going to change the timer a little bit. That's it for the workout today. Obviously, relaxing a little bit is what you can do is I want everyone going through. You could go into a child's pose, just a really subtle stretch. Okay. So child's pose, frog as well is a great stretch as well. We are going to cover both. Okay. So I know we've got a few modifications that are similar to frogs because of pregnancy. Okay. We're going to have the wide legs just hanging out there for about 30 seconds. We're going to keep up with that kind of flexion. And what I want you to go into now, instead of that child's pose, you can come up a little bit higher and you're going to go into the frog where you're going to drive the legs out wider. Okay, have your feet, your toes in line, ideally with the knees. Okay, and then we're going to drop down nice and low. And if you've got that mobility, it's just dropping down a little bit. Don't force it. Into the adductors. They've worked really hard today in terms of all the pistol work, all the stability. Okay, giving it a few seconds. So at least 15 seconds there. And from there, you might have to do it slightly differently. Or be a little bit careful with it, Kim, is you're going to go into a Sphinx or seal. Okay, so kind of like a reverse puppy dog. Lots of places give them different names. So 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming up. So you either go through, forward, bringing your legs together. So either in your Sphinx, okay, or seal. Okay, or then you could also go reverse puppy dog, or your thighs off the floor a little bit, glutes nice and tight. Okay, looking forward as well, sort of stretching through the hips. Okay, so I don't know what Laurie would call them, if she would call that a Sphinx. Yeah? Okay, so 10 seconds. From there, you're going to go into a saddle, okay? So with the saddle as well, if you've got a ball of support, you can rest on it, but essentially all we're going to do now is like focusing on that hip extension again, and the quads is just rocking back to where you're comfortable. And you can sort of drop the hips, you can raise the hips as well to get into that hip extension. Nice long stretch. So you've got a lot of muscle mass at the hips that takes a much longer time to stretch out. Much more dense connective tissue. So we're going through 15 seconds. I'm just going to go last little one. It's coming forward out of that. And you're going to go into just a pigeon stretch. So you're just going to be active pigeon, sort of into the glutes. Okay, so yeah, glutes, adductors all worked really hard. Lots of single leg work today. As I said, all that single leg stuff in terms of all the lunges. Okay, some of the best things you can do if you can't squat heavy at home, lunge, work on that stability, work on those mechanics. So just maybe 10, 15 more seconds on that side, and we'll just switch legs for the last stretch or last side. We've got condensation in the gym today, so it's dripping on the back of my leg. Okay, you go the other side. It's because it dropped by 10 degrees last night. So you go other side through, so just rotating through, good sort of 30 seconds. You might find you got one side that's way tighter than the other. Looking beautiful in the background, Richard. It's a majestic saddle. Okay. So about 10 more seconds. Of course, you can play around in these stretches much longer at home. I normally like 2-3 minutes. Nice, long, slow, passive stretches. Okay. Well done, people. Thanks for joining me this morning. Good efforts.
Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, great stuff. Super consistent between everyone this week. So well done, and well done for coming despite having sore legs from Wednesday.
That's good. Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
You too. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.
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 Bye.